Hi there, this is N5BAA, Blake from baaelectronics. We're at our usual Double Lakes campground for the New Year's Day, I guess, New Year's Eve technically today. And this is the rig that I've got so far for my first POTA activation here in US 4417 Sam Houston National Forest. It consists of the ICOM IC746, which is an HF and VHF transceiver from around late 90s, early 2000s or so, as well as the iPad Mini 2 for logging, which will connect to an external keyboard, the old W32A for talk around and also GMRS use. Now if you're watching this video on the main channel, note that there's another one on the baaelectronics vlog channel that kind of covers everything that we do here at camping. I've made countless videos about it in the past. You can click this card to view it, or you can view it after you're done watching this one. But let's first see how we even got to this point. Okay, I gotta figure out how to run this power cable. That's the first order of business here. Hey, this thing reaches like right to the table. This is awesome. I just gotta untangle this. This stuff is still nice and tangled up. That's the adapter. Box in question. I'll get the 20 meter ready. We'll do this one during the day, and then maybe later when the band starts to close, we'll change it to the 80.
Where did I put those stupid churros?
I don't know. I think I see a decent spot right there. So you see there's that little, like, the two branches here that kind of fork off. Do you think you could toss the tree line up there?
Please. Yes.
Okay. And then I'll get it for you. Here, let me clip this sucker. I realize this is your gift to me, and yet I'm making you throw it up there because I have no chance of making it up there. I mean, actually, you know what? I could try it. I'll give it a shot.
I think you look even worse with that.
Yeah, I think that...
And tucked in.
I don't think that helps. Right over. Hey, I got it there. That's what matters. Oh. Oh my goodness. Well, that was easy. Okay, so now the throw line's up there. We're going to tape the end of the end fed to the end of the throw line, and then just pull the line, raise the antenna in the air, and that'll be that. He's chainsawing over there. It looks like. Hang on. It just looks strange. I don't know how to describe it. All right, we've got the Unan connected. Balun? I can't remember. I believe this is a Balun 49-to-1. Could be an Unan. I don't know. Got this connected to the feed point, or the side that you're actually feeding it at. So now I just pull the throw line up and raise this into the air. Tie it off. Bish, can you grab that transformer, that box? Bring it over here. Or like just hold it so that way whenever I pull it. Well, I'm just trying to figure out like where's a good spot to feed it at. Do you think that's good right there?
See that nail on the roof, on the tree to the roof?
Oh yeah, I'll just... Hey, there's a lot to take into account for antenna placement, right? Yeah, I was just gonna hang it from this thing. Look how thick this, look how thick this wire is. All right. Okay, well, we'll just run this feed line back to the station. Go ahead and connect the end of the feed line to antenna number 2. Try to give it a tune. 14, so 14025. I got nothing, actually. Oh, okay, well that's low power. Let's not turn it up to 100 watts. Nope. Okay, it will not be powered without the car on. Let me go turn the car on. Okay, with the car powered on, you can probably hear it idling in the background. Let's try that again. There's the tune. Nope. Okay. Let's move up the band. Nope, no tune. Interesting. That's a no. Okay, interesting. So we are having some SWR issues. This thing is 4 times as long as that one that I just put up, because apparently the one I just put up is not resonant anymore for whatever reason. So instead I'm putting up this long freaking one. What happened? Alright, so we're all caught up to speed. This radio is actually being powered off of the 12-volt battery in the car over there, which doesn't seem to have enough voltage when the car's not running, so we just have to have the car on whenever we want to transmit. That's one thing that I'll do differently for the next activation, is I'll bring a battery specifically for this radio, not try to rely on the car to power it. The next thing I'd probably do is try to bring a few different types of antennas. Right now I only have the 20 and the 80 infed. I feel like as the time goes on, we'll just gather more and more different types of antennas to use. Currently the 80 meter is set up and it is perfectly resonant on 80, not quite there on 40, so I think we'll just do 80 tonight. Instead of working during the day, right now it's already 17, 16 local. Instead of trying to activate during the day, instead we'll just try for night. There are definitely quite a few things I would have done differently, but being this is the first activation, I think it's alright. It gets on the air at least. So let's wait until nightfall and then we'll start operating. Gotta turn the car on or else there ain't enough voltage to power that thing. Okay, now I gotta tune this up. Okay, that's good. N5 BAA is this frequency in use. N5 BAA is this frequency in use. So I've got my HamRS app here. Some people call it Hammers. HamRS. And all I'm going to do here is whenever I get a QSO, type their call sign here. I'm going to make sure this frequency is correct, all this band and all this stuff.
Really?
That's the log.
Delta. Echo.
CQ Coda? CQ Coda? Whoa, what happened there?
Eat it.
Fair enough, I think this little collar fell off. I'm gonna jump to the top of the band and see if we get anything better. N5 BAA is this frequency in use. N5 BAA. November 5, Bravo Alpha Alpha, park to park. No, I think it's too far. Can't get this guy.
We can hear him.
We can hear him just fine. He can't hear us for whatever reason. CQ parks on the air, November 5, Bravo Alpha Alpha, park US 4417, Sam Houston National Forest, QRZ. I don't think we're really audible with this.
For whatever reason. But
Yeah.
we can hear people.
Yeah, we can hear others.
Can you see if Aiden can hear us?
Maybe.
On it right now.
Alright, give me a second. I'm going to mute my mic. We'll go here. CQ parks on the air, November 5, Bravo Alpha Alpha, park US 4417, Sam Houston National Forest, QRZ. Didn't see anything?
haven't seen any activity. But
Huh.
I don't know how long it takes.
It should be pretty instant.
Do you have any other thing that you can use on there?
Well, I was gonna do 20, and then my antenna somehow broke at the very end. I didn't bring any tools to fix it. Oh, what the
Yeah, so you back, Mr. Jason, K4KO, sir.
Dang it, now 2 people are rag chewing on this frequency. Are you
I
hearing?
didn't see that.
Okay, so they're getting out, but this rig isn't getting out.
That's odd.
So I bet there's just something going on with either this particular antenna or the feed line, or there's not enough power, or something weird. That answers my question. Can you hear me? Nope. So, all right. I'll take
Wow, 160 meters, like crazy active.
Yes. I don't know why. There's a lot of people on 160. All right.
40 is not very active, but yeah, I'll just talk to you whenever I get home later.
Cool. All right, it's been a few weeks since I filmed that last part in the park, and I just thought I'd come back on to sort of give some of my takeaways about what I learned and what I thought about that experience. And I'm actually standing in front of the 2 amateur radio towers here in Missouri City, KG5 EEO at about 800 feet AGL and WR5 AAA about 1400 feet AGL. Just thought it'd be kind of a cool location to summarize what I thought about that. I did prepare some notes, it's that serious. The first advice I'd give is actually some that I've heard myself, and it is hunt before you activate. Now, the example I'll give is that station in Florida that wasn't actually able to hear me. If I would have gone out and tried to hunt him first and figured out that I wasn't able to actually transmit to him, then I would know something's wrong with my rig, and I would need to then go and resolve that. Instead of just going straight for the activation, I would say, try to hunt first, if you can at least. The next thing that I would do differently is get a dedicated power source for that transceiver. As you saw, I was having some voltage drop problems with connecting it to the car. I'm not sure if that was cable length or just that car has a bad battery, which I'm actually pretty sure is one of the reasons why that didn't work too well. But I would get a standalone battery, likely some kind of lithium battery, to power the radio and nothing else. That way I wouldn't have any more power or voltage problems by trying to get the power from the car instead. The next advice I'd give is probably bring more antennas than even I did. Also hoping that wind is not too much of a problem here. I brought the 80 meter and the 20 meter end-fed antennas that I had previously built. I should have brought tools in order to fix those or change their lengths, because as you saw, neither of them were that resonant. 80 meter was very close, although I believe it was a little bit too long, so it was frustrating not having the right stuff to actually shorten it the very, very small length that I needed to. Couldn't fold it over itself, or else it would be too short and it would be even less resonant. The 20 meter, I think it was too short. Now you've probably heard it's easier to shorten antennas than it is to lengthen it, and that is absolutely the case. I would have needed to add another piece to that 20 meter and then extend it, and I didn't have the tools to do that, and I didn't have the pieces to do that either. So I should have brought those. That way I could have actually worked on 20. The next thing I would say is make sure you actually attach the end of the end-fed antenna, if you're using that, to the end of your throw line. Now you did see I used that throw line that my brother and I threw up in the tree, and it worked extremely well. In fact, that's what I would recommend for this kind of thing. Although I would say to try to keep it on the spool as long as you can, because I let it all out of the spool and it immediately pretty much got tangled right in the tree. So that was not enjoyable to try to untangle. Yeah, the throw line's great, but you gotta use it right or else it gets like that. And then the last thing I remember is not tightening that mic connector on the front of the radio. So when I was calling CQ, or at least trying to, the connector just fell out of the radio, and I didn't know why until I tightened that collar a little bit more, and then it connected again. So yeah, make sure all your connections are actually tight, because even when Comcast calls you and tells you to tighten all the coax connectors on the back of your cable box and you insist that you actually did, yeah, coax and other connectors, like even that microphone connector, can indeed fall out and cause issues. So yeah, make sure to tighten those connectors up. That's all I can really think about for now, and I'm hoping that I can use all this information for my next activation, or anybody who's actually watching this on your activation. So wish you all the best. 7-3 for now. I'm gonna go back inside and try to warm up my ears because I cannot feel anything. See ya.